Hello Taurus, welcome back to the Illest Illuminator. We're going to check in what is going on for you this month. I hope you're doing well. Let's start with the beautiful deck that I have received from one of my viewers, Leah. I will put in the description box also the link for you guys. So let's see, what are the topics for you? Ooh, nurture and trauma. Look at the beautiful images in this card. So Taurus, for some of you, you may have like a mother wound or a mother issue. For others of you, there's definitely, obviously, a need for you to nurture some type of trauma. It looks like it's from your inner child, all right? So some of you may start to get triggers around this time. Could be also connected to your mother, or you may feel lately like there is some triggering going on. Some of you may have been trying to get pregnant and it has not been working, and you're feeling like it's coming from past trauma. There could be some emotional or spiritual blockages here that you may want to be removed, or needing to take better care of that so you can free yourself from your past traumas and heal your inner child or your inner wound here. That's quite a big energy that wants to come through. We have soul recognition and Aquarius. For some of you, you might be connecting or reconnecting with a Taurus. If not, this could be in a Taurus season, which is obviously around next month. But for others of you, there might have been a situation that happened also in the month of February that is very important to you, or that triggered up some type of traumatic experience. And this has all to do with some type of heartbreak that you have been enduring, and you're starting to recognize what this trauma means to you, or how you can heal it, or that it is a trauma, because sometimes we go through life and we don't really recognize it because we don't want to recognize it, right? And now you're starting to realize, like, okay, this is a point that I really need to work hard on because it's really blocking me from my progress moving forward. So there are definitely a lot of big topics here on a table for you, but it feels like, yeah, that's exactly what I felt. Once you have healed these traumas, you're going to meet your soul partner, someone that is going to recognize your soul, recognize that hard work that you have done on yourself, the amount of respect that you have for yourself, and also that you will not allow a repetitive karmic energy to enter your life, and that you are very picky when it comes to people in your life, all right? Exactly, Six of Pentacles. It's like being a little bit more picky when it comes to give and receive. Like, you're not going to give everything to the next person. You just first want to see what they will offer to you, what they will give to you, and if it's going to be reciprocity here. So I feel like that is something that is going to come as a reward very soon for you, which is going to be ending you in some type of celebration here. You got rejoice in celebration. So some of you are ready to go out, ready to mingle, or ready to enjoy more when it comes, or celebrate more of life. And this is going to bring you a lot of new connections as well, new possibilities, new just new connections that are going to give you, okay, that's just one of my, I just heard a noise, that are going to give you a fresh new air, okay? A fresh new air after this heartbreaking period that you've gone through. For some of you, you are already in reconnection with someone specific, and you may be healing and nurturing traumas that have been going on between the both of you. So this is a very beautiful energy, actually, because it's really talking about like going deep into the issues, talking about your traumas, trying to heal with one another. Could be about both your past lives or your inner childhood issues, and these type of conversations are going to be very impactful for the next steps in your life with this specific person. And I feel like once you both share, because the Six of Pentacles is about give and share, right? So once you both share your inner traumas, there is going to be a deeper connection here. Deeper connection is what I'm seeing. What else is coming in for you? Six of Cups, see? reconnecting again. But also the Six of Cups talks about the past and healing the past, getting into a reconciliation with your own past. And I feel like this is going to be with someone specific in your life, where you're both going to be talking about some memories that you've had and showing each other compassion, maybe buying gifts for one another or doing something sweet to kind of like, yeah, pleasure after hardship. That's what it is. We also have the Four of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Death card in the reverse for you, Taurus. It feels like it is you healing with a specific person from your past. You may have had like a long standstill, like there was like a long period of no contact after having a lot of good memories with one another. But I feel like both of you have always been waiting on one another. Like there is some type of investment. Like I know that this is just a break. I know that this person will recontact me. I know that there is going to be something fateful that is going to be happening here. Because the Death card as well in the reverse is indicating that things are not quite over. Right? Things are not quite over. There is no real ending to this connection because it's a very strong connection, and the meaning and the purpose of it is that you both are healing some type of a past trauma together. So regardless of one of you trying to walk away or run away from it, eventually your souls are going to be reignited again, because it is very necessary for the both of you to discuss these topics and issues and to heal that together, to expand when it comes to dealing with this. That's also Aquarius energy, right? It's more like Aquarius energy is, by the way, also like telepathic communication. It's very deep. It gets very cold when it doesn't have a lot of deep feelings, but when they love one another, they love each other for the rest of their lives. That's like the Aquarius type of love energy. And I feel like when both of you saw each other, there was always like a soul recognition. So also this time when you're going to be seeing this person, there's immediately going to be like a soul recognition, like collecting the pieces that were lost in this lifetime together. So it seems to be quite a deep and an emotional bond that is going on here. Show me something about this person. Yeah, this person took a very long time to communicate. They took their time. They really tried to balance things out within themselves, within their own lives. And I feel like they really think to roughly everything through before they hit the send. And they want to be fully prepared for this conversation with you. And it looks like they're going to speak up their mind. They're going to speak up about all the things, and they're going to be very straightforward. So for some of you, it could be coming across like, whoa, that's very, very harsh. But for others of you, you're just going to be happy or ready for this person to finally open up. Now, this opening up could be firstly through text messages. I see like within 8 days, you will receive a message from this person to open up the conversation. For some of you, it is a female Aquarius, all right? So a female Aquarius. Okay. And it looks like this person is ready to kind of like negotiate the next steps in this connection. All right, they want to know where you stand, what you're going to put in. Like they really want to know the finer details of this commitment, right? Like, okay, if we're going to be in a relationship, what does that mean for you? How is this going to be panning out? What are you willing to give? So there's going to be definitely a talk about a give and take within this connection. And at the bottom of the deck is still the Lover's card. So again, I see that this is this might be a love situation that started off with a little bit of a trauma or a traumatic experience. Let's clarify this trauma. Hangman. I feel like there was a lot of uncertainty when it comes to what this person was trying to offer you, or you had like mixed expectations, or you didn't know truly what their intentions were. They gave very little that could have been breadcrumbing you. I also feel like maybe they were not always there when you were going through a trauma, so maybe something happened in your life where you had like a huge disappointment, or you were in a sad, depressed period, and what this person was offering you was so little, and they were giving you so much headache or stress or worries about everything that you felt like, okay, I don't want to have another trauma in my life, right? Like that's the type of energy of like, okay, you know that I'm in need of something, or I'm in need of some support, but what are you giving me really, like, except for bullshit or headache? So you may have been very tough on this person, like block this person out, being very discouraged by their way of offering you anything or not offering you. I see a very hesitant and blocked energy here with this King of Swords. So this might have been you, right? Like in order to defend and protect yourself, you may have become cold, ice cold, pushing this person away. It all has to do with a trauma. It could be like a pregnancy trauma, or someone may have told you about like a child, or something quite personal when it comes to pregnancy, and that has created some type of trauma here. And you try to protect yourself, defend yourself, like, okay, I don't trust this and I need to take a step back. Anyway, let's see what is going on in the finance department. In the extended, I will go a little bit deeper, see what their real true intentions are right now. Ooh. In your work environment, we have the Three of Cups, the Judgment, and the Tower. Now, this could mean a multiple of things. We have the Eight of Cups even at the bottom of the deck. Whenever I see like the Three of Cups, it always reminds me of like having fun and just like, could be also even gossip, or just being a little bit like not that serious. And then seeing the Judgment with the Tower, it could indicate that not being quite serious and just focusing too much on like the good things in life could get you a little bit in trouble, or could get you a wrong results, right? Like the wrong, what's it called? Like, how do I even explain that? Like, it feels like a lot of people are going through a judgment of their contract or something, and you need to be very serious and show that seriousness, and maybe stop gossiping, or just, you know, taking extra time with your colleagues when it comes to lunch or whatever. For those who are still at school and exams are coming, just make sure that you are very serious about it, because, you know, you have the Tower, and the Tower could mean that if you don't take things seriously, things could crash down. So there is definitely a need to take some type of job offer more serious and not play around, because there could be like a negative, I'm gonna say it, I know that YouTube people don't like to hear the word negative or anything that sounds like it, but I am here to kind of like warn you, because the Judgment could be an unexpected no-go, and you don't want that, right? And that could mean that you need to leave, because you would be judged on this. Maybe it's about like showing too much that you're out and partying or whatever. There could be something that could kind of like ruin your reputation. So again, if this does not resonate and you're a good boy and a good girl, then just keep on keep on doing that. But if you feel like there could be something that someone could take on you, be mindful, because people could judge your lifestyle or something in that realm at work. Yeah, you're being advised to be more emotional, understanding, listening. So maybe this is like laughing too much or making a lot of jokes, and this could indicate that, you know, people are seeing you like non-serious. Maybe you need to be a little bit more in touch with your feelings and be more empathic, be more like a listening ear. These could be things that could help you move forward. Show a little bit more compassion. Yeah, and don't run away from things that are dull, right? We get the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords reversed. So there could be sometimes like tasks that come at you that are going to be requiring a little bit more hard work or a little bit more patience. And maybe you don't always have that patience. Maybe you've run out and you're just like bored of that repetitive task, and you're trying to kind of like, you know, go out to the coffee corner and just talk with your colleagues and all of that. And that could be something that could, you know, backlash. So take the job seriously. Don't run away from also like the dull tasks, because eventually we all have to do sometimes things that we don't like to do. So make sure that you avoid things that could bring you consequences and bring you stress in the long run, right? That's something that you may need to really be careful about. And you also have like the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords, so don't quickly jump into the feeling of defeat or protecting yourself or feeling like someone is backstabbing you, especially with this whole situation. Again, this is such a specific message. I'm sorry if this is not going to resonate for all of you, but, you know, these are what the cards are telling me, so we're going to go with it for this week. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Some of you are being asked as well to focus more on creating a sacred space in order to do rituals for yourself, to do manifestation, to pray, to have a prayer corner, something that could bring you the things that you've been desiring. And in order to achieve that, you may need to set up an altar. You need to set up like a place for yourself where you can focus on your goals, write down your goals, take a minute or two every day to remind yourself of how magical you are, but also like the things that you want to manifest, to daily write things down on a journal, and to manifest as well with the moon. So you're definitely being asked to focus more on your manifestation here. Exactly. You have the transformation. You are transforming in wonderful ways, and the rise of the divine feminine. So there is something that is changing internally, and I feel like within this internal change, a lot of things in your external life is going to change as well. I do feel like a lot of things have to do with your work life, right? But I also feel like when it comes to your relationship here, that is going to have like a deeper bond. There is definitely a lot more soft energy that comes in, like integration of more compassion and love and just more softer energies, because you come from a place of like the trauma, and the trauma is always like it can be very aggressive, and it can be very, it's not very, well, it can be feminine, obviously, but in this case, I feel like it's a lot of push on your soul, and that can never be good. It's not like easy flow, right? Like when we have a trauma, it's like we are more in a masculine type of energy. So now there is a softening up. The yin is being activated within you. This is also in the long run going to give you a lot of power, confidence, and strength to push things forward and to allow this transformation to happen, because you can feel sometimes a little bit uncomfortable, right? So that's what I have for now. Let me pull some cards for the extended, and then we're going to dive into that. I want to know what the person's intentions are. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Interesting. Testing your limits a little bit, no? And when it comes to work, yes, I see the Star, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Definitely see you expanding your horizon. I see a big transformation going on in your work life, and something that you've been hoping and wishing for to manifest is going to manifest, but it does require you to leave something behind and go towards a new journey, you know, turning your back on something. We're going to see a little bit deeper into the issue in the extended. Make sure to check that. And also, if you're interested in a banishing ritual that we will be doing on the full moon, please make sure that you check out the link in the description box as well with more information. And I'll catch you guys soon. Take care.